All right. Today I want to talk about practical survival weapons. And by that I mean weapons that you can easily access almost no matter where you're at. So um, that would be like basically four different areas. Uh, One would be flexible weapons, which means something like a chain or a rope or uh, even your shirt, a belt, anything like that, because those are very easy to find things like that are flexible, and they can be used in different ways. Whether it's striking, which isn't going to be as effective unless it's something like a chain, something with some weight. Um, you can use it for grappling. You can use it with two hands. You can use it as a distraction even, as far as that goes. And you always have it on you because you always have, like, say, your shirt, belt, maybe, something like that. So that's one. It's an easy one. Another one would be like blunt weapons. Blunt weapons, I mean, just anything like a stick, a broomstick. I mean, it could be anything that's just a blunt weapon. It's things you can find easily, pick up here or there easily. And once again, I mean, there's more than one use for it. It's not just for striking. You can use it for grappling also, um, or even throwing, grappling, striking. And once again, there's almost always something around you that you could use as a blunt weapon. It doesn't even actually matter what the length is. It could be like a staff length, it could be like a shorter stick length, it could be even shorter than that. Uh, your shoe. You could take your shoe off and use it as a blunt weapon. It's not going to have, likely, it's not going to have as much weight and everything to it, but still, could be used. So that's another area. So then, the third area is projectiles. Projectiles is just that it's anything that you could throw, throw or maybe something like a bow, although bows aren't something you're going to find just anywhere. But just and also, yeah, firearms, once again, can't always have a firearm with you. And I'm talking about, like I said, things you can just find easily. So projectiles are just anything you can throw, which is anything you can throw. If you can pick it up and throw it, it's a projectile. But then there are some things, of course, that are better than others, Um, so that's a completely different area. But yeah, projectile training does go into other things like bows and firearms, of course, spears, atlatls. I mean, there's many different types of projectiles. And then the last, I would say, would be edged weapons, even though you're not going to find that as easily like in nature necessarily, but say around the house, at work, places like that. I mean, if you don't have a knife on you, you don't carry a knife, then there's kitchen knives, there's machetes, there's many different types of bladed weapons. As far as that goes, you may even, like scissors, maybe even. There's many different types of bladed weapons, though, edged weapons. And yeah, you could, if you had time, even in nature, you could make an edged weapon. So those are four practical survival weapon areas. And there are drills and types of training and ideas that you can apply to all four of those areas. So I'll be going into more of that in more detail on each of those. I've already done a couple of videos, so I'll be doing more on all those areas. And anyway, just keep an open mind and just think about everything that's in your environment and what can be used, and learn to train with it and learn to use it. So anyway, have a good day. Like and subscribe. See you next time.